So whatever that nonsense that, what's his name? What do they call him? His nickname, Race Batum Tatum? Whatever he's talking about, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, because I don't think anything about you. I don't even know who you are.
You can't act like I'm illegitimate. You can't act like I'm not putting in the work. You can't act like I'm not a journalist when I have that much following. We have 40 million views a month on our YouTube plus, and we got 200 million views a month on Instagram. That's not through osmosis, my man. I want to tell you guys about Shenergy. If you're looking for an energy drink that's clean, 75 milligrams of caffeine, nootropics that help you with focus so you don't crash and have all that crazy stuff in your drinks. You don't need to do that. That's over time that's going to destroy you. But we didn't just create an energy drink because we care about your overall energy and health. So we created an energy drink and a night drink. One that helps you go to sleep, wake up with energy, and the other one gives you sustainable energy throughout the day. So if you're looking for a company that agrees with your values, American-based, American-made, American customer service, look no further. ShenergyLife.com has you covered. And then we have a money-back guarantee. You take the product that don't work for you, we'll get your money back.
I wasn't even going to address it, but someone said that he dropped something about me, like threatening something. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't even know who this dude is. I met him at a conference. We were in a room together, and it was just bizarre. So he's talking about something I don't even know. I looked at like the beginning of it and I said, this shit doesn't even make sense. I don't know what he's talking about. And I choose to spend my time wisely. And
now the only reason that I didn't just completely blast him is because in part, I want to keep a private conversation private. Now, Don Lemon knows exactly what I'm talking about. I will give him a hint. He claims, oh, I'm not doing this for the money. And this is what stood out to me and why I lost respect for Don Lemon even more when we were at this conference, because he says, I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for the money. And the question that he asked of the YouTube staff regarding things that makes him money was off-putting to me, because he had made mention, I'm trying to not, forget these people. Let me tell you what it is. It was associated with memberships. He know what I'm talking about. It was associated with the membership program. I have a membership program. We were there to talk about the membership program. And let me tell you what lame stuff this fool did at the conference. That's why he's such a wankster, and these people are such liars, and he looks uncomfortable talking about me. We at the conference, me and him supposed to be on a panel together to talk about memberships, to talk about to the crowd of YouTubers what we learn in order to be prolific and be able to do things for our audience that have them engage in our membership programs. They decided that I was one that did the membership program really well. Young Turks was there. Somebody representing Rashawn Ryan was there. Somebody representing Tucker Carlson was there. It was a whole bunch of people there. And so they wanted to know from me and Don Lemon what things that we've done to be successful in our membership program. They called me on the phone before I flew out there. They said, you and Don Lemon going to be on a panel. Now, I don't like Don Lemon, but I don't care. I'm a grown man. I don't care about being on a panel with somebody. As long as the homeboy ain't trying to touch me, then I ain't got a problem. This is what he did. Don Lemon is sitting in front of me at this conference. I'm here. Don Lemon is sitting in front of me with his assistant, or whoever this lady is, with a mask on. She had a mask on. You're like, what the, man, what do you got a mask? All right, so anyway, our segment is getting ready to come up. Don Lemon walks out of the room. YouTube had to put a random person on the panel because this fool didn't want to sit on the panel with me, claiming he don't even know who I am. So we do the YouTube thing. Unfortunately, this girl on the panel, and she don't add any input because she's not even supposed to be on the panel anyway. She was a random YouTube worker that they had to put on the panel to replace this nut job. And then, because he's a wankster, he didn't know I was going to be in the second meeting, which was a private meeting with only like 4 people in the meeting with some of the YouTube executives. We go back in there. He comes in the room looking like a scarecrow. Because he see, you know when you face the people that you talk trash about and you see them in person and you're a wankster, so you got butterflies in your stomach. That's what he had when he saw me. Now, I didn't say nothing disrespectful to him, even though I don't like him. But I just kept it kosher. Me and him didn't have a confrontation. But he said some things in there about his membership program, and I'm like, Bro, that's a little, to me, you contradict yourself when you go, I'm not looking at the money, but you asking them questions about certain things that I think will enrich you in that area that I think is unnecessary, that I would never do. But I'll leave it at that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to disparage nobody. I'm just saying, bro, don't get out here trying to say I'm making money off of this and I'm doing it for money. When one of the things that you said shocked me about, why would you say that, dude? That's kind of like grimy a little bit, in my opinion. It's not illegal. I don't think it's wrong. It's just not genuine, in my opinion. Let him finish.
And to keep my peace. And so, but sometimes things just fall right into your lap. And I don't even have to do it. The Lord works in mysterious ways. So whatever that nonsense that, what's his name? What do they call him? His nickname, Race Batum Tatum? Whatever he's talking about, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what you think about me because I don't think anything about you.
Sure, that's why you're talking about me on your show right now. So keep talking about me on your show. Come on, keep it up. All right,
I don't even know who you are. I didn't know who you were until they said, are you okay with this? And I was like, sure. And then I looked, I was like, oh, this dude, I've never seen him, but wow. So I don't even know who you are. And so what I'm going to let my friend, by the way, who I'm going on tour with, D.L. Hughley, speak for not only me, but for a whole lot of people. I don't even have to do the work. Sometimes you just don't have to do it. So I will let D.L. Hughley, and this is, unless there's something really offensive, I don't even know if I'm going to respond to whatever, to that. Because I believe you don't even, sometimes you shouldn't even speak people's names. You don't cast your pearls before swine. But I'll let DL do the work in regards to Race Batum Tatum. Hello, friend DL.
All right. So what we did was, y'all already seen this clip of D.L. Hughley talking trash about me, so we kind of accelerated it because we really want to hear Don Lemon's response. But while he's quoting the scripture, how about you write down this, Don Lemon, Romans 1:27. How about you write that scripture down and regurgitate that on your platform next? Since you think you know scripture, you talking about God putting stuff in your lap. He didn't put that man in your lap, did he? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, let's go and listen to the rest of this and hear his commentary on this. Roll it.
Oh, Hughley.
This is Brandon Tatum.
Y'all just see what
I want to know is, who the fuck taught you to hate us?
Thank you, DL. That was on DL's show, Uncertain. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. DL Hughley, Uncertain. And also,
I don't think y'all want to do this. They talking about me. Look at D.L. Hughley's. He got, what is that? I have 13 times. Nick, is that the right math? I got 13 times the following that D.L. Hughley has. And D.L. Hughley been doing this before I was alive. Let's continue. Roll it.
I'll give you our tour dates coming up after this because we want to educate people about what's going on, and for people like Brandon Tatum. Let me just tell you this because DL reminded me of something. I'm not going to be chastised by a child. I'm not afraid of a child. I don't care. I don't care what you say about me. Yeah, you were 5 years old when I started doing this. I've been doing this for a long time. You know my name. I don't even know your name. I had never heard of you, and I don't really care. But so I'm going back and looking at that you said, man, you can't even see yourself. It's embarrassing.
He been doing this since I was 5. D.L. Hughley been doing this since when I wasn't even alive yet. But yet I have almost 13 times amount of followers on YouTube, people that support me and follow my channel. I've amassed that much subscriptions on just YouTube. And y'all been around for your whole life and I only been here for what, 6 years? 7 years. And then this fool said he was doing this since he was 5. I got almost 3 times as many people follow me on my social media platform than he does. I'm not saying it's all about following, but you can't act like I'm illegitimate. You can't act like I'm not putting in the work. You can't act like I'm not a journalist when I have that much following. We have 40 million views a month on our YouTube plus, and we got 200 million views a month on Instagram. That's not through osmosis, my man. That's because I put in the work, and that's because I got a great reputation. That's because I'm doing the right thing. Y'all, you had the backing of CNN. a multi-billion-dollar organization, and you still can't amass real people that want to listen to what you got to say. They fired you. And you've been working for the white man, I don't know how long. I work for a black man. You work for a white man. And the black man is me, and the white man is the man that's at your house right now, and then the other people you used to work for. Roll it.
You should just peruse and go through and see what's up. Not that you have to care about public sentiment all the time, but my God today, sir, I've been doing this for 35 years, and you know my name, and everybody knows my name, and everybody knows my career. I got to the top of my craft and still am there. What do you do? What did you do? So,
real quick, let's just, y'all keep this marked on your calendar. In 35 years, if you had to bet money on it, do you think that I would be more successful and have more of an impact in the world than Don Lemon Juice? I'm already ahead of him in 6 years. I'm 39. So I don't know the math. He said he'd been doing it for 35 years. So I was 4. I was nearly my son's age when he started. And look at how much ground I've made up. And I never worked for a corporation. Never worked for a major corporation. Nobody gave me nothing. I built this from scratch. Now what you got to say, bro? You got CNN I almost said pumping you. Pumping you up. No weirdness intended. You got CNN on your back. I mean, pumping you up. I mean, I don't know what to say without it being gay, but you got CNN supporting you. And you still where you at. Come on, bro. All right, let's get to the next thing. I think this next clip is probably not a full story worthy, but just to throw this out there for you guys so you know what's going on is that, as we can see right here in the clip, I think we got it on the screen, is that Warren's stepmother, Miss Cole, Judge Cole, is getting death threats, and this person, I believe, just got arrested for it. So all this hatred and all of these lies and aspersions that you guys are putting towards the judge, her son, and all of this is leading them to get death threats. They're not getting death threats just because they exist. They're getting death threats because you guys are lying on their names. You're insinuating and putting out there that they had something to do with Nolan's death and they're covering it up. It's videos of y'all saying there's a cover up and all of this, bruh. And now people trying to kill them and they're going to jail. I think that Judge Cole, I think that Warren's family, they have a lot of grounds to sue some of y'all because nothing that you're saying is rooted in evidence, and you have every reason to believe that what you're saying is a lie based on what has already been presented to the public, and then wait till the police reports come out and these kids are cleared. Y'all gonna be bankrupt.